course, no, that shouldn't happen. But if it's during the day or a chill, sunny day,
And welcome there, you're back in another episode of Stripping Architecture, and today we have prepared something funny for you. Recently we have posted this video on TikTok and unexpectedly it brought a lot of attention. Well, let's have a look and see first what is the video about. Dear fellow cyclists, why are you doing this? If you're riding on the street and you see this sign, please know that you have priority and you should ride in the middle of the street. Please do so. I mean, we don't blame you. So the video on TikTok has around 16,000 views and about 300 likes, but also what is very notable, there is like about 70 comments where 70% of these 70 comments are kind of bitchy comments and go against our logics. So we want to check several comments of those and we want to comment and reflect back on those and see actually who's right. Stripping architecture or TikTok trollers? You're not TikTok troller, but you're a YouTube watcher. Let's see.
comment first one, quote, always keep right because someone can pass you.
Yes, I love this. This is absolute wrong and it's pure classics.
Yeah, if you look at the context, it's a street, they call it literally street bike. So,
Right.
so priority is for cyclists. And then cars should respect bicycles.
And the following comment goes like this. A bike path that wide virtually has 2 lanes. No? Question mark. He doesn't have bad intention, but I think still we have some problems here. These kind of people actually, they might seem like naive and that they have no sins, but to be honest, this kind of playing fool, it's kind of a guy that will, for example, on this kind of street pass you, and they'll say if there is a danger or problem after that, they will say, oh, I'm sorry, but I didn't know. Virtually there were 2 lanes, I thought. So imagine cyclists would just ride all over the streets and the lanes and they say like, oh, I'm sorry, I virtually have seen multiple cycling lanes and like something like this.
Next one, quote, dude, do you not ride on the right side of bicycle lane? Other cyclists should be able to pass.
Ah, yes, they're caring for other cyclists.
That's again, maybe, yeah, again, we treat bicycles as cars, so far there is no rules in the public code, like legislation, let's say in Belgium case.
Yeah.
So they deal with bicycles as if they are vehicles, cars, which is quite absurd.
The whole point is about to bring the communication among cyclists on the basic levels. It doesn't have to be certain rule. We have a little device on the bicycle, and if you have to pass someone and someone is in the middle, you ring the bell. There is a bell.
Or if you want to be more social, you just say, hey.
Exactly. Just give them some kind of, just say something, say hello. Basic human interactions. That's all. We don't have to be this like, no, you go on the right and I. Also, as we have seen it on the video, these guys were riding fairly fast, around 30 kilometers an hour, and they were still riding on the right side, which is problematic.
Next comment. So just because you have priority doesn't mean you should not account for other people. First of all, I don't get it. Like, who's other people?
This is my favorite one. Other people. The I don't know.
The whole city, or I don't know. Yeah.
No, for the Australians also, for the Aborigines in Australia, you don't care about them? Yeah, this is kind of a very broad, and it sounds like this always this comment and like fighting for rights, and it sounds very soothing. Actually, this comment like gained 77 likes on the comment, so he did nicely here. But to be honest, this sounds bullshit. I think after hundreds of years, we finally got a cycling lane in the city, and you finally got your basic cycling right to ride on the middle of the street, and then you get like hit with the subject with a low like kind of a comment. It doesn't mean if you have priority you shouldn't take account other people. It's same like saying it doesn't mean if you're next in the line you shouldn't let seniors order the burger first, or if you have it doesn't mean if you have an apple you shouldn't share it. It's like
meant is no, don't. Otherwise, I can't overtake.
Yeah.
Which again, car driver. We're talking about car drivers.
He's like really trolling, and he's being like this pure arrogant. And I think actually this comment makes the most sense and gives it on the tray. Yeah, like screw you, like go on the right side so I can just go straight as a car driver.
Yeah.
And we go with the following comment and we quote: "You have priority from cars, not from other cyclists. Stick to the right so other can pass you easily, just like in a normal bike lane." Bullshit again. Use the bell, say hello, I'm sorry if I'm passing plus.
But also if you cycle in the middle in such a wide street, bicycle street, of course others can take you from the easy.
Yeah.
So what's the point of stick to the right, which is quite dangerous?
Very.
If there are no cars, yes, but there are cars who open their doors without even looking in the mirror, and we had multiple accidents in front of us.
It's called door ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the best point actually ever made. This street was actually designed with this point that you drive in the middle of the lane because there is parallel parking on one side. Why? Because as you have seen on the video, we'll show it again now, the second guy almost got hit from the right side because he was actually going with like 30 kilometers an hour on the right edge.
Okay, but why are you so pressed that they are on the right?
Yes, I love this comment, and thank you very much for sharing this with us. We appreciate it because like it's like, okay, but why you're so pressed? So when they say okay, that means that we are right? And like the comment just have a problem. So like the viewer, the TikToker here just has problem with our emotional state and our feelings, which is fine. It's better. The comment would have been just better. I hate you guys, but you're right.
No, it's
also
fine.
fine.
It's healthier to
Don't be soft.
No, but it's
Don't be
healthier to
gentle.
have such kind of discussion and exchange knowledge and explaining. So later we'll read. Okay, so it's okay for a family of 5 to all slowly bike next to each other, while all the commute bike are held.
Yeah, I love this about the commute.
So let's get this straight. So you have a proper wide bike street of 3 meters, and then imagine okay, now if you're talking about morning hours or rush hours, no, that shouldn't happen. But if it's during the day or a chill sunny day, of course, why not?
But on a sunny day,
it's quite simple as that. I think bicycles, if you are like commenting from a driver point of view, I don't know, you have to have an experience with bicycles. As a cyclist, you will never like block a bicycle lane because you know there are people will pass by you. That's as simple as that. If it's a chill day with kids, of course, even cyclists will be happy to see like more families with kids cycling together.
But it's also funny, like family of 5.
So it's literally blocking,
it's blocking the whole street. Yeah, I mean, maybe they merged the TikToker here merged like a nice Sunday with busy Monday. Like, okay, so family of 5 is blocking the busy commuters.
But those 5, they will be commuting in the morning to the school. Yes, they have the right to cycle on the same street.
Yeah,
they are not blocking the street. They are cycling. That's a progressive family.
Yes.
It is a very fucking progressive family.
Oh, so they actually equalized cycling with blocking.
Or it's a little critical mass.
It's tiny.
5.
A tiny private.
I don't know.
No, this one.
That's pretty okay comment.
Okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, like, if the day comes that there is family riding, cycling together, and there's like commuter and it's busy, like I think we got out of the matrix and it's another level. I don't know if we're gonna ever get to experience this day, so okay. Finally, to wrap this up, the whole point here is that, as we mentioned before, really cars are dominating the industry, a kicking industry with a huge lobby fighting against any other method of transport. And finally the government or the different non-governmental organizations reached certain kind of updated state where cyclists can get a little bit more rides on the streets. Actually, this kind of street here was meant to encourage cyclists to use the streets more easily, and the whole problem here, why these cyclists that we showed on the beginning are riding on the right side, it's can be purely described through this sketch. It's all about pressure. Guys, when you ride with your bicycle on a bicycle lane or on the streets and you hear the growling engine of the car behind you, your natural emotion, stress is just, okay, I'll just step aside and let you pass by. So 100 years of trauma, it's very, very hard to be cured in just a couple of years. Thank you very much for staying with us in this show as well. I think it was pointful, and I think TikTok can teach us about a lot of things, and we just need to know how to use this app in the right way. Follow us on TikTok at The Strip Architect, subscribe here, check us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and see you. Battery low and we have to go. Sign out.